Let's take a look at how we name binary ionic compounds. When I say binary ionic compounds, I mean compounds consisting of only two ions. So there's always a positive cation, that's the positively charged ion, and when we write the formula and the name, that always appears on the left. And then the second part of the compound is the anion, which is the negatively charged ion. So we always have two parts to the formula and two parts to the name. And when we name these compounds, the cation name is always just the name of the element. So the positively charged ion has the same name as the atom name for that element. And then the anion name always is a shortened version of the atom name, and we put the IDE ending on it. So for example, if we have a compound formed between lithium and bromine, first we have to see what the charge is going to be on each of these ions. So if you look to the periodic table, you'll see that lithium is in group 1, and it always has a positive 1 charge. So it loses 1 electron, and it becomes a lithium plus ion. So that's a 1 plus charge. And bromine is in group 7, the halides, and so it always has a minus 1 charge. So we have lithium plus 1, and bromine is a minus 1 anion. And so the lithium ion is just called lithium ion. Same name as the atom. The bromine ion is called bromide. We call that the bromide ion. And since we have a plus 1 charge on lithium and a minus 1 charge on bromine, the formula is just, you put them together, the charges disappear, it's 1 to 1, and we just drop the ion after the name and we put the names together. So lithium bromide. Another example where it may not be 1 to 1 is if we had magnesium plus chlorine. And if you look on the periodic table, magnesium always has a plus 2 charge. It's in group 2. And so this is the magnesium ion. And chlorine, another halogen, forms the halide chloride 1 minus. So the cation in this case has a 2 plus charge. The anion has a 1 minus charge, so that means you're going to need 2 of those anions to make the formula MgCl2, which is just called magnesium chloride. Last example is probably going to be a little bit more interesting, and this is one of the examples that is probably about as complex as we're going to get for binary compounds. Let's take a look at calcium plus nitrogen. Calcium always forms a 2 plus cation. It's in the same group as magnesium. So that's the calcium ion. And then nitrogen is in the group that forms a 3 minus anion. So this is the nitride ion. And so when you put these together, you're going to need to find the least common denominator. In this case, it's 6. So you're going to need 3 of the 2 plus cation and 2 of the 3 minus cation, anion, to cancel all of those charges. So the formula of this compound is going to be calcium 3, nitrogen 2. And this one is called calcium nitride.